What's up guys, we're 𝗏𝗏𝗘𝗘𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 do, hit that sub button and turn post notifications on. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with our melody. So for a scale, let's do A sharp minor. I don't think I'll use this one in a minute. So here's the sound. It's kind of like a flute, and these are some of the effects you could probably add. I just took out some of the bass, so it's not too like dark. So let's go in here, and we're in A sharp. So what you could do is you could do the whole make a chord out of this, right? Or you can go backwards, etc. And you could do something like this, and let me see. You could use this, right? Right, you can use these notes. So if you want something like this, like for your bass line, right? Or you could flip it and pull them this way. Something like that, okay? So those are just some quick ways you can kind of get a little quick bass line, right? Without having a bunch. So we could just use this since we already have it here. Okay, so this can be our little quick bass line. All right, and then let's take this and pull it down. Take this and pull it down an octave. So it's like this. And let's... Okay, so now let's make some tones up top, and this can be real easy. Now it doesn't matter what note you have here. You could just literally choose the next 3 notes like this. Well, I probably shouldn't have did that, but for visual purposes, just take this, pull it up. I think we can pull it up a few octaves. We don't have to, we could use the middle later if we need. All right, so now we have 3 notes. So all you have to do is just rearrange them how you like. All right, let's probably start with this one. I want this to sound a little dark. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is take this and go down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pull it over and pull that up, and it's just easy way. Let's copy it over and just make a different version of it. So we could just kind of change some things around. Let's see. Let's take this, make a chord backwards. Okay, we kind of use these notes since we kind of have these going on a lot. Okay, and then I just added that because I just want it to sound slightly different. I don't want this to just kind of sound a little dry. But I kind of like my stuff to be a little bit more melodic. Okay, so what we can do is let's move this over because we can use our little shift 5 trick later. I'm gonna just adjust these so I don't think it needs to be, because these notes are too low. I don't want it to be too muddy. Let's copy this over, and then up top we just make a little melody, and this is easy because our blueprint is done. We already have the melody, right? So we just need to keep following that. So we can take these notes here, let's shift D, move it over, and then we just use that root, or not the root, but you know, our original note that we have from here. Probably pull this out a little bit more. Just copy it over. All right, we don't gotta overcomplicate it. Let's try that. I'm gonna see something. Nah. All right, let's copy this over, and then we can just delete this and just replace it with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's listen to it. All right, so that is our melody. So all we have to do is just put some counters and build on it. All right, so next we have a piano. So this is just like a little custom preset, and these are just the settings that I put. And basically it was just a lot of reverb and delay to kind of let it melt into this. Okay. So with this, pretty much probably make this a lot larger. I'm gonna try to keep it in frame as best as I can. I wish we could make it look a little bit more compact. So with this, you can kind of go crazy, but I'm gonna kind of use these little notes here. Actually, these might sound better. Maybe we could play around with this. Play around with their velocities, make a chord backwards. So. There we go. All right, so now we can just put this in the same spots and just play around with some of the other notes. Let's take this, pull this over, just mess around with that velocity slightly. And let's make a chord backwards from here. Make it sound real beautiful. Just like that. They don't have to end at the same part. And then we're going to take this and just pull it here. Oops. And we just add other notes. So let's take this, pull that up, let's pull this down. And then we can just pretty much flam this whole thing. So I'm holding shift and I'm dragging my mouse. If you don't have a mouse, then you gotta find a different way to do it. But yeah, let's see. Kind of want it to be a little softer. Okay, I like that. We'll just play it from the top. Okay, so that is our piano. Came out pretty good, so we can move on to the next instrument. All right, so next we have our lead. So I like sounds that do the work for you. Okay, so that includes having reverb and delay, right? Because the tones will leak over to other parts of your melody. So this is pretty much what I did. I just bumped up the mix on the delay. And I don't like too much feedback, but usually 1/4 is great. You can do 1/4, 1/2, or even 1/8. And ping pong usually is more dynamic than like the normal stuff. So that's just one little setting you can add. You see how it leaks over. So let's go in here, and you can get away with a lot with this stuff. So let's just kind of use those same notes, you know, just same little notes we've been using. So let's try to find a spot first. You can honestly put it anywhere. Let's do this. And we are in a 1/4 beat grid. And let's do something like this. Let's take this, pull it up, and then we're just gonna flip it. Okay, And then we're just gonna, you know, you don't have to like repeat the melody like this, right? Like you can space stuff out. So I'm gonna pull this at the end. We're just gonna pull it down, pull it up, see what this sounds like. Right, perfectly fine. We don't really need to do more than that. So now let's go to the last instrument, which is our synth bass. All right, so now we just need to add our synth bass here. Right, and it's just the one I chose. Not the exact one I was kind of hearing in my head, but it's the closest I could find. So pretty much we just take this, and we just copy it in. Let's pull it up, and then you can add little notes in there too. So if you want to like add one of these notes at the ends, you can. Right, or if you want to try like, I don't know, probably won't sound good, but just for an example, if you want to try like some little octave jumps there, let's take this, pull it down, see what it sounds like. Okay, I like that, so I'll play it one more time, and I'll just kind of turn some of the instruments on and off, just see what it sounds like. I'm gonna see this alone. All right, sounds pretty good, but that's gonna be it for this video. Hopefully it was helpful. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.